right, so I was about to go five reasons why you should skate more manuals. Number one, it gives you more stability, or at least if you're open to learning from it, it does, right? Because if you go on two wheels, you're forced to find that center weight, or else you're gonna be like shaking all the time, right? Same thing if you're in a nose mani or switch mani. Oh, that's a little hard right now, even though I just did it. Or switch nose mani, right? So regardless of what manual you're doing, whether you're flipping in or out or variations, you're forced to be more stable. And you want to really aim to minimize the arm swings, the hip shifts, right? From right to left or left to right if you're goofy. So that's one, increase stability, right? Two, board control. Not only are you gonna get more stable on two wheels, but because you've been practicing this and getting stable in those on two wheels, when you go on four wheels, everything's gonna just become way less. It's gonna take a bit less effort to control your board, right, in the basic manner. So spins, front side, back side. Damn, look at that. Nah, never mind. Look, back side, going front side. Even when you go switch on a switch stance, you gain this board control that translates to any stance or any kind of terrain you want to skate, right? So that's number two, board control. Number three, you get more out of your board. There's more board life. And the reason this is and the reason this is the case is because generally speaking, the manual pads you're going to be skating are less impact. So therefore, you're not going to be risking snapping your board as much as if you were to be skating bigger obstacles like stairs, rails, or even just drops, right? So pretty much you get more board life. Now, I kind of mentioned impact. You also reduce the impact on your body, so your joints, muscles, tendons, all of that stuff. How do you say it? Like, you reduce the stress you put on those parts of your body, and so it gives you more ability to work with when you're feeling kind of tired or stressed or fatigued. You know what I mean? So you have more skating that you can do because of that less impact. You know, there's so many more ways to skate than just like going downstairs, going down rails. You know, there's so many days that I'll be at the skate park and, you know, I don't want to really skate, but skating manuals is a happy medium because it's not too much. It doesn't take so much out of me. You know, it's a different story when I'm trying variations or practicing tricks that I want to film in the streets. But if I'm just doing manis, fakey manis, or like mani 180, mani back 180, shoves and stuff like that, then it's definitely less taxing, but it still gets me on my board, keeps me consistent, and that's what we want, right? To progress on the skateboard. Now the fifth one, not only do you get more board life, less impacts on your joints, your body, stability and board control, but the fifth one, you get access to so many more spots. You know, a lot of times you'll go looking for spots and you might get kicked out of ledges, stairs, rails, and all this stuff, but there's always going to be a mani pad spot, right? Like, we're at a parking lot in the Sousa Target, perfect mani pad spots. And like, if you want to see little ledges, you got little ledges here too, little slappy curves. But this can be found literally on the corner of your block, right? This can be found
or just
in a lot of schools. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like on the sidewalk, the corner of your block. It's just so accessible. And it doesn't mean, it may not be good enough for a street spot, but it's always going to be there in the streets, right? Even if you're just going from one line to the next, right? always going to be accessible. You can always practice manuals.
Cuidado.
And so that's one of the biggest reasons why I love manuals. That's probably my favorite one out of all these 5. But early on in my skating, you know, I didn't have access to the boards I get now. And so boards were scarce. So it was super important that I made them last as long as possible. And so that's where it really, less impact and more board life really came in clutch. Because as a kid, you know, I can jump down a lot. Like my body recovered faster, and so it wasn't so much less impact that I wanted out of manuals, but it was more of like board life. And also sometimes, because you know I had a board for a long period of time, for like a month, the grip would mess up, it would get chips, it would be razor tail, the pop wasn't there, and there were so many different sizes of mani pads that I could skate, so it was never an issue to ollie on at the very least, to get into a mani, to get into a nose mani or a mani, and it was just a way again to be consistent on my board. But I know a lot of people hate manis because it seems like it's not worth the effort you're putting in, right? The reward doesn't match the risk. I said that funny, huh? The reward doesn't match the risk many times, but especially when you're skating by yourself or you're going to a skate park, I encourage you at the very least to hit the mani at least once.
Watch out.
So to end this video, and hopefully after you got those 5 points in mind.
It's 7 minutes.
Yeah, that's cool. To end this video, I'm gonna do a mani trick right here. So I started off doing switch mani to nose mani, right off. I'm gonna try to flip out of that. I'm gonna give it until 20 minutes. So we'll see how long that battles. If I don't get it within, I guess 15 more minutes, or no, like 13 more minutes, then too late. But you guys are gonna see a little battle, and you let me know if I should have saved this for a street part or something. So I know kind of where you guys hold my standards to. I feel like that'd be interesting, no?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. It gets kind of dark over here, but we'll be fine. All right. Comment how many tries you think it's gonna take me. I think less than 10. 7. Let's say no, 5 since we do. Ready?
Yeah. Wait, that's what you're doing? No, that's not what you're doing. That's what you're doing?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said just switch manual, switch flip out.
No. Because I did that. I did it to nose mani or switch nose mani in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
I did, yeah. No, I meant that one.
Okay.
Dude, I thought I had it first try.
Yeah.
Okay. Second one. Ready?
Yeah.
That's 2. That's kind of difficult. Also, comment below if you want me to elaborate on any of the 5 points, right? Less impacts, less wear and tear on your joints and muscles and body, basically. Board life, 2. Stability, board control, access to more spots. Let me know if you hate or actually like manis. All right, we're going for the 3rd one. I'm actually super hyped that I'm getting onto the switch nose manis. Or what do you call that? Fake mani? What do you consider that?
Fake mani.
I feel like it's a switch nose mani because I popped on my tail switch. That's just my take. I mean, I'm sure it's a lot of other take. What do you think? That's my third try, huh?
Yeah.
I was skating an 825. Ow. I was skating an 825 before this, so this one feels very light, and the footing needs some adjustment when I'm fakie flipping off. So that's my excuse. Damn, that felt sick. Okay. I'm hyped on that. How much minutes do we have?
10, 11.
Alright, cool. Dude, you thought I wasn't gonna do it, huh?
That was fifth try, no?
Yeah. No, that was fourth try.
Oh.
You thought it's because you were like, oh, is it because you thought we were gonna take?
No, I think the switch flip would be harder.
Right, yeah. Switch finance.
That's what I thought you were gonna do.
Should I try that?
Sure.
Why not, huh? Sick. I got on fourth.
That one I felt like you could have done it quick.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I think that one's more, or I guess after I landed, but what do you think is harder? If I just pop back on switch or go on to switch nose manny or fakie manny, whatever you consider it. Comment.
Yeah.
I didn't even get over there. Alright, comment how many tries you think this one's gonna take. Honestly, I'm gonna be ambitious. Second try.
Wait.
Lifesaver.
Go.
I should have just ended it. Damn.
Well, let's see if you do it under 15 minutes.
Okay, under.
So that's
Two.
2 minutes left. And now it just turns off.
Wait, how many
13 minutes right now. What do you mean?
Why'd you leave me? Don't leave me, guys. That's my third try, huh?
Yeah. You have 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Ah. 1 minute left.
No, we're gonna keep it at 20.
20 minutes?
Because you said we're gonna hit 15 minutes, right?
Yeah. I said at 15 minutes.
Nah, let's give it 25 more.
All right.
But I didn't really feel like I had it there, but it's definitely the closest I've been. Honestly, I'm not even gonna. It's not excuses. The board the board size difference.
Yeah.
It makes it a bit harder. Maybe that could be the next video, talking about board size. I also feel like I need to have my front foot way more inside. Like I have it in the corner.
Ah, dude, Yeah. Fuck.
You guys scared or what?
Huh? I was like, yeah, after.
What happened?
And
You
I-
fell?
You didn't see a rock?
Yeah. That's
Yeah, and then it made me close my legs like really fast.
Close your legs.
Yeah, like I was like this, and then it made me go like.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm losing hope on this one. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not. All right. What are we at? It's important to take a breather between.
You just left your bro. 16.
Gotta give myself time for a breather.
16 minutes.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Honestly, I have to have my foot like over here. I had it there. I'm gonna do the straight 8 after. That's when we should have ended it on.
Well, you should do tricks in between every try just so.
Yeah, that's true, that's true. Ready?
Yeah. What the? What was that?
I don't know.
That looked crazy. Dude, that looked crazy. Wait. Wait. Go.
Alright, honestly guys, it's not gonna be it. We're just gonna end it here, but hopefully those 5 tips get you thinking a bit more about doing manis. I know it's something you easily avoid, and people kind of say, oh, it's for the older folks, but if you look at some great skaters, all of them had a great or a solid manual game. Even if it was a simple kickflip mani, they had it. So even if you're not gonna film them or build your career or whatever, your skating life on that, let them teach you and experience those 5 reasons why manis are awesome. Having said that, laters, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.